RCW Rubber City Wrestling.
Allow me to beg your indulgence for one moment.
This is the fallen angel, Christopher Daniels.
The Mick Foley.
And you are watching
RCW Wrestling from the Rubber City.
Rubber City Wrestling.
Real pro wrestling.
Not the flippy stuff.
Have a nice day. Yeah.
Catch RCW Spotlight Sundays and RCW Global Thursdays only on the RCW Network on YouTube.
Your role model, Rick Lieb, will make wrestling great again.
Hello and welcome to another edition of RCW Spotlight. I am your host, your role model, Rick Lieb. And with me today, we have my co-host on RCW Global, the one and only Rici Williams. I think you lost a bet. You're supposed to be wearing a shirt on the air.
Alright, I'll show you. So, since I lost the bet, and Scotty Stevens is now part of the way, I can't believe that still.
I told him I'd get one of his favorite wrestlers. I bet him that I could talk one of his favorite wrestlers into joining the way before the end of the year. And in doing so,
I'm wearing this for
you thought it was going to be Crowley, didn't you?
Yeah, no.
See, that's the other one.
But, here you go, role model.
No. Take the other shirt off. You're wearing that one.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious. I mean, we got a great show lined up. I'm sure you have a lot of questions. Someone sent in the Smirnoff, not to be confused with Smirno, ice, red, white, and berry drinks for us to try in the air because we haven't done that in a while. So I'm going to go ahead and crack mine open. You go ahead and crack yours open.
This looks ridiculous on me.
What do you mean? It looks awesome on you, man. You look like a man for a change. Like a real man, like a tough guy. Gosh, man, that looks amazing.
I definitely enjoy it.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers.
Especially that shirt. And Scotty Stevens joining the way.
I'm going to drink more, actually.
Okay, I can get in trouble with that. It tastes like one of them red, white, and blue ice popsicles.
It is very good.
Yeah. I'm not used to, I'm just an old English 800 if I'm going to drink that because I don't drink much. But yeah, that's really good. Really good. Anyway, we got a great show lined up for you. I'm going to talk to Champ John Potok. I'm going to talk Scott E. Stevens. I'm going to talk Lord Marcus Knight. Spotlight Marcus Knight. And I'm going to tell you guys about the next big show coming up on August 10th. And so, with that being said, that sure looks so good on him. We're going to go ahead and take our first commercial break. But when we come back, we're going to go ahead and get into the business. See you in 2 minutes and 2 seconds.
The shirt.
Remember the old days when pro wrestling was king? Back when the Akron Armory was the weekly stop and the matches you saw were real? Well, RCW does, which is why we are back at the Akron Turner Club for RCW The Art of War 5. This event will feature 4 World Championship matches and features some of your favorite local stars, including George Davis, Marcus Knight, Alexander Crowley, Harley T. Morris, the Champ, John Potok, your role model, Rick Lieb, and so many more. Tickets are on sale now. General admission, $15 in advance, $20 at the door. Front row, $20 in advance, $25 at the door. Doors open at 5 p.m. Bell time at 6 p.m. Rubber City Wrestling. Real professional wrestling. Not that flippy stuff.
RCW Rubber City Wrestling.
Wake up out there!
This is the Outcast Shannon Moore.
Mr. Technical Barry Horowitz.
Typhoon, the Shockmaster, and the B.A.double-D.
This is Chad Saylor, and you're watching Rubber City Wrestling.
Real pro wrestling.
If you don't believe me, ask me.
I'm Magnum TA, and that's some straight talk with the boss.
Catch RCW Spotlight Sundays and RCW Global Thursdays only on the RCW Network on YouTube.
Welcome back to RCW Spotlight. Well, today we're going to discuss a lot of things surrounding me. But not because I wanted to, because he wants to know what in the heck is going on.
Yes, what the heck is going on? I cannot believe Scotty Stevens, first of all, is now in the way. That just blew my mind. I am utterly disgusted.
Speak up a little bit.
Utterly disgusted, by the way.
Disgusted?
Yes, very.
I thought you liked Scotty Stevens.
I do like Scotty Stevens, but not anymore after that.
What are you
come
talking
on, he's a
about?
traitor.
You can't not like somebody for making a good move.
That was not a good move.
All right, let me ask you a question, and I'll ask you the same questions I asked them. How many championship matches was he in since joining RCW in 2015?
Okay, 0. Go ahead and continue.
How many championship matches do the Way get in? And the reason why is because we have good representatives. We have Animal managing us right now.
You got good ways.
We got Justin Sider as a behind-the-scenes manager. Let's not forget, we still have Tony T back there if we need him.
Yeah, you guys got cheating.
What do you mean cheating?
You guys always cheat. You guys always find a way to cheat like you did in your match.
No. According to you, on RCW Global a week and a half ago, you said, that's smart. Did you or did you not?
It's just how...
How he cheated? He was
yes,
a smart
I'll be real. It was a smart way to do it.
Why?
It's
Because he was
still
able to do
cheating,
it without the
but
ref seeing him?
No.
Yes.
It's just how he planned it out. I don't know.
No.
I'll just ignore it. It's
Smart.
It's
Oh, it's smart.
I don't
Cheating
like
is
to bring it
smart.
up.
Remember this. Cheating is smart, kids.
It's not smart.
That's your lesson today.
It's not smart.
Scotty Stevens is championship material. Scotty Stevens could be the world heavyweight champion if he wanted, the world super heavyweight champion if he wanted, or if he wanted to find a tag team partner, he could be a tag team champion. The problem is Scotty Stevens needed proper management. And here's the thing. We have that, and he knows that. But the other thing that really got to him, and the reason why he was mad at me, and I understand it now. I thought about it. I trained that guy. He was my student. You know that, right? He was my student. I trained him how to wrestle. He instantly, we were in Fortitude Championship Wrestling Federation at the time, and he won in his rookie year the All-American City Championship. Or no, the American Heritage Championship. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, okay, this guy gets it. I don't need to take him under my wing because he's already good enough. And so I let him spread his own wings, basically. And in doing so, I guess he felt abandonment from me, which I understand. Most trainers, they try and get their guys into spaces. They try and, talk to the bookers, we give them a good word. I didn't realize that I wasn't doing that. I was under the impression that they would assume by me not always being in their ear that he had already earned that spot. But apparently it didn't happen once he got in RCW. Now, honestly, I see him winning that TV championship tournament. But if he doesn't, you know, there's other things we can get him into that he will definitely excel in. And in wrestling him, I realized that. And by the way, when he hit me with his finisher, I told you I had a counter for that.
Yeah, you did.
Now, I don't want to explain what I did, but just know that as he was coming around, I knew I wasn't going to be able to stop it, but what I did is I positioned myself, without giving away how, to when the move hit, my body would roll out of the ring.
Well, I'll say this though, as a child.
Speak up.
As a child, you're never supposed to trust a Grinch. Let's just say that.
Exactly.
And well, he turned on us.
Didn't the Grinch end up good in the end?
Oh, not in this freaking
Yes,
movie,
in this situation, I would say he did.
No, he did not.
Next question you got on your plate.
Let's see.
I'm not giving you the outcome of the Marcus Knight match.
Yeah,
you got to watch that on Thursday.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I know I missed a lot.
John Potok.
Yeah, I do want to know more about John Potok actually. So,
you know, I gave him an open challenge last week, right?
Yes, you did.
On this before the show.
And I saw he accepted.
Yes. As of Tuesday, John Potok accepted my challenge. And so I will be wrestling him for the first time in 20 years. And the funny thing is, this is how long I've been wrestling. Me and him have probably wrestled well over 500 times. Or easily over 500 times. I've wrestled him almost as much. No, I probably wrestled him the second most of my career. Die Hard being the one I've wrestled the most, over 1,000.
Can I just say this is the best he's looked though? Like ever. Like look at his build.
I don't really be checking out guys, so I don't know. But
whatever. First of all, stop that bullcrap. Second of all, he is jacked. Like he's close to animal jacked.
Close to animal, not animal.
Yeah, I couldn't. I mean, animal's animal. He's a different story. I'll be real.
John's a big dude. I know. I've seen him. I was co-hosting PWW with him on the reunion. He's really big. I'm not afraid of big. Matter of fact, I do my best work against bigger guys. Go look through my stats. I'm not afraid of big people. Matter of fact, I prefer to wrestle someone that big. Now, see, John Potok's going to go in there, and I'm going to give you I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to give away the match right now. And by the way, it's a real match, so it doesn't matter. Here's the match. We're going to get in there. He's going to be all huffy puffy and think he's the tough guy. He's probably going to throw me around a little bit. Probably going to beat the crap out of me for a good 5 minutes, if he lasts that long. I'm going to guess 3. Then he's going to start breathing real heavy. Once I start hearing that, once old Wheezy comes out, then guess what? That's when I strike. And then I'm going to hurt him. Then I'm going to stretch him. See, what a lot of people believe are rest holds are actually pain holds. And I'm going to stretch him while he's huffing and puffing and has no power to fight back. See, here's the thing. Here's the deal. John, you're a tough guy when you're pushing around weights. But what happens when the weights push back? And that's exactly what's going to happen with me. I'm not afraid of him. I'm glad he took this challenge. I wouldn't have challenged him if I didn't know I could beat him. So, yeah, this will be a fun one. I look forward to it. I've wrestled him many times. And by the way, he's always been jacked.
Maybe you can continue your losing streak. You know?
I'm not on a losing streak. As you see, I just beat Scotty Stevens.
No, that was the Polka Doom. That was bullcrap.
That's still a win.
No, that was not a win. Might be a win in your mind, but it was not a win. So,
referee might not have counted 3.
Yeah, the referee didn't count 3. No, so it didn't count.
No, because they told him to stop counting.
Yeah, as they should.
No, as they shouldn't have. A win's a win is a win. Anyway, so now we have that other question.
Yep.
what am I supposed to do with John Potok if I beat Marcus Knight next week? So, we've already figured it out. And if I beat Marcus Knight next week, then we're going to go ahead and move my match with John Potok to September at Gargano's. We do not have a date for that yet, but we're working on it right now. Now, if if I lose, then me and John go as planned. And to tell you the truth, I'm okay with either, because George Davis is a friend, and I really don't want to wrestle him anyway. But the World Championship means a lot of money coming my way. So, friend or no friend, I will do what I can against Marcus Knight. See, I'm not giving away that outcome because you don't know it, and I refuse to let you know it.
I know I've been asking for a lot, but I understand.
Anyway, now, did you have any other questions? Because I have some for people online.
I will get back to him right now. Go ahead.
No, go. Because you might have the same questions.
Well, one thing for sure is I kind of want to know more about Scotty Stevens, honestly. What does this mean for the way? Like, so are you going to think about doing any future tag teams with him? Or?
Well, that's the thing. We're gonna get together in the gym, and we're gonna see if Scotty wants to tag up. I know him and Rozzy have already said, hey, this would be fun if we tagged up. So, you know, you got him and John Rossiter. Shout out to my boy Rozzy. And then you have the fact that he and you might have me and Harley T. Moore's teaming up too then. So, you know, that'll be two different things. We were going to call ourselves the Beautiful People, but them damn broads already took it.
The Beautiful People. Come on now.
Oh, man. Come on, that's a good name.
Oh, yeah, I have one more question.
What's that?
How did it feel when Gargano's dad slapped you on the face?
You know, I was kind of hoping that one wouldn't get brought up. He's lucky he's an old man, and he's lucky Animal held me back. Because I would have choked him out.
I loved it. I thought it was hilarious.
No, it's not hilarious. I didn't even deserve that slap. I was telling him the truth.
Well, you did kind of call his son a yartard.
Exactly. Like I said, I was telling him the truth. And then all of a sudden, boom, I get slapped in the face for it.
You would have done the same thing. If someone called your son a yartard, would you be upset?
I mean, it really depends on the son.
Really?
Of course, Ricky Lee would slap the crap out of you. But that freaking Riot is a yartard.
Hey, be nice to Riot.
Riot's
Riot's
yeah,
awesome.
because he's your buddy.
Yeah.
He walked out with Crowley. I'm mad at him.
That Ricky guy, though, he can shut up. I can't stand him.
Just because you're a fat version of him doesn't mean that he...
Not a fat version of him for the 40th time. Anyway, go back to your Gargano.
One day I'm going to get him to come with me over here so he can beat you up for talking.
No.
All right.
Won't happen.
Anyway, yeah, so all I did, I told Frank Gargano the truth. And what did he do? Come by and slap me in the face. And now he's like talking about he's going to buy some tickets and he'll be in the crowd. I'm like, okay, whatever. I ain't afraid.
Okay.
I'm not afraid of some old man just taunting me. Do what you got to do. Everybody in that crowd taunts me. It doesn't matter. But they all love me. That's why they do it. They love to hate me.
Oh, yeah. I actually do have one more question as well. How did it feel to be in Cleveland, home of the Cleveland Browns?
Well, what I did, and this is what I had to do. So I got the referee, and he had a sponge and a rag or whatever, and I had him. I had brought Three River Stadium water, like water I got from the Three Rivers. Not Three River Stadium. I meant Three Rivers, where the Three Rivers combined. I just went and scooped some water out in Pittsburgh, and I keep some. And then what I do is I have them clean the ring with it. and it's kind of like if a priest were to put holy water on the ring, it blesses the ring basically. Only it's clearing up Cleveland with Pittsburgh by making it, basically it's owning Cleveland like Ben Roethlisberger has for the past many years, and now Russell Wilson or
Would you
Justin
just sprinkle
Fields will.
some Big Ben sweat on there or something?
You know what? I don't know if Big Ben's ever sweated in there, but if he did, it would only help. But then, and by the way, never broke out, never got any rashes or rope burn or anything, so it worked. Might have to do that more often.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's how it felt. As for the fans, they're just as dumb as I expected them to be. Booed me instantly, which shows that they have no class. And yeah, I had a fun time.
And my favorite was actually them call you Dollar Tree Ric Flair again.
Yeah, how the heck, when this is an entire crowd of people I do not recognize, do they still call me that? Like, I don't know. I can't stand them. I'm just going to be honest. But yeah, we're going to go ahead, wrap that up with that. Let's see. Anyway, August 10th, RCW presents The Art of War 5. So we want to make sure that everybody gets out there. Commercials are in there. We have tickets on sale. You can buy them off of one of your favorite wrestlers and save $5 in advance. Or you can just buy them online full price, which it's not really like it's that much. It's $20 and $25 then. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and take our commercial break. But when we come back, we're going to take your questions.
Remember the old days when pro wrestling was king? Back when the Akron Armory was the weekly stop and the matches you saw were real? Well, RCW does, is why we are back at the Akron Turner Club for RCW The Art of War 5. This event will feature 4 World Championship matches and features some of your favorite local stars, including George Davis, Marcus Knight, Alexander Crowley, Harley T. Morris, the Champ, John Potok, your role model, Rick Lieb, and so many more. Tickets are on sale now. General admission, $15 in advance, $20 at the door. Front row, $20 in advance, $25 at the door. Doors open at 5 p.m. Bell time at 6 p.m. Rubber City Wrestling. Real professional wrestling. Not that flippy stuff.
RCW Rubber City Wrestling.
Hello, yes, this is Danhausen.
This is Sunny from Glow.
The Birdman Coco Beware.
Duke the Dumpster Drosy.
Gangrel, and you're watching Rubber City Wrestling.
Real pro wrestling.
Not that flippy stuff.
Get your thrill with the real.
Keep banging and banging.
Take care and Sunny smiles.
Catch RCW Spotlight Sundays and RCW Global Thursdays only on the RCW Network on YouTube. Would you like to see your commercial aired on both RCW Spotlight and RCW Global? Contact us on social media at facebook.com/Rubber City Wrestling, Instagram at Rubber City Wrestling, or email us at the RCW Network at gmail.com.
Welcome back to RCW Spotlight. Well, fans, it's that time of the show again. You've got questions?
We got answers.
Now, if you'd like for us to answer your questions on the air, feel free to write us at
x.com/Wrestling Rubber.
You like it?
I think it's goofy.
So does Ken. Ken can't stand it.
Yeah.
By the way, where you at, Ken?
Prayers. Hope he's doing good.
Oh, man, he's fine. He ain't really up to driving all the time. I got him 2 weeks in a row. I'm happy about that, but we'll get him back next time.
Yeah, we should.
Anyway, so do we have any real questions this week?
Yes, we should. We definitely do, RoleModel. We definitely do.
Great. I'm sure they're all great.
All right, so question 1. It's by Sarah at Cleveland, Ohio. Why Scotty? Why?
First of all, it's not Scotty. It's Scott E. Stevens. Second of all, why wouldn't he? He wants to win championships. Championships bring in money. He wants a shot. With Rick Lieb, with Animal, with Harley T. Morris and John Rossiter, he now has a shot.
I mean, hey, good answer, I guess. Question number 2. This is by Brian in Akron, Ohio. Will Bo be reffing Role Model versus Genetic Freak?
First of all, the generic freak is far from a genetic freak. Second of all, you guys keep forgetting. I ain't little either. I'm just smaller than him because he's
they put
he eats a lot
freak,
more.
So.
It's generic freak.
Yeah.
John might call himself genetic freak now. I mean, that's almost as bad as him calling himself a champ. But John is just a generic freak. And so that's what I'm going to call him. The generic freak.
Well, regardless, you're going to be listening.
Anyway, will Bo be reffing that match? No. I mean, let's be real. We want someone who can actually count to 3. And we felt Bo couldn't do it. And by we, I'm talking about Rubber City Wrestling, I'm hoping. I do know that they've told me, they as in Andrew and Shannon, that they're in talks with a special guest referee. I already asked if it was Bo because that was the first one that came to my mind. And they said no. They're like, we're talking about a special guest referee that we don't think either one of you can bully. So, I don't know what the heck that means. But, I can bully anybody.
Well, I'm excited for this last one. You already know.
Okay, did you want to answer anything, or are these all for me?
All for you, mostly.
Great.
I mean, hey.
We should change this show from RCW Spotlight to Know Your Role Model. Just saying.
I mean, you answered them pretty good so far. I mean, hey. It was pretty much your question anyway about you and...
Well, I mean, if you knew if Bo was going to be doing it, then you could have answered.
Oh, no. I haven't been in the show because I've been, working. It's great.
Okay.
But anyway, last one. Hey, Role Model. Now that you wrinkled your romance with the gassiest man in the bathroom, what's your other lover, Harley T. Moron, gonna say? Bend over from State Pen.
Did he say the gassiest man in the bathroom?
Yep.
Harley T. Moron?
Yep. I actually like that. I'm gonna call him that from now on. Harley T. Moron.
You will not call him that.
Yes, I love it.
And both of those are rude, by the way. These are 2 top-notch professional wrestlers. Second of all, I don't know what fantasy you're thinking of, but I think you downloaded the wrong movie. Because Rick leads a lot of things, but anything going anywhere outside of my wife is not one of them. I don't, I'll be honest with you. Seemed a bit like a homophobic comment. I'm not homophobic, but I'm not gay either. So I'm strong enough in my manhood to say that. Apparently this guy is in the State Pen, and maybe after a few beatings from bending over, he hasn't been able to answer any questions or ask any questions politely.
Well, I gotta say, bend over, just don't go to a show, because, I know you don't like him as much, so.
No, it'd probably be a bad idea.
Yeah. But anyway, yep, those are all our questions.
Okay, good.
I think that was a good question, though. I enjoyed it.
Whatever. You're a moron.
I like bend over.
You're the moron. You like to bend over. Is that what you said?
No, not that way.
Yeah, your girlfriend told me your nickname is Peg Bundy.
Yeah. I feel like the Burgess shirt, by the way. Oh, my goodness.
I love it. It looks great on
I
me.
hate it. It is...
Anyway, for Rici Williams, I am your role model, Rick Lieb, saying join us again next week when hopefully we have a better co-host or guest.
Dang.
What? You were mean to me.
Good.
Actually, you know what? With that shirt on, he was all right. Anyway,
Whatever.
We'll see you next week. Salute.
Bye.